Hey everybody, welcome back to our show. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Lance.
And we're about to answer that question for you, but you know what day it is.
Hi, my name is Rene and I'm from the zoo. And my question is, what is the opposite of your face?
Thank you, Rene from the zoo.
Rene, that was quite a question. I would have to say, like, if we're thinking about this linguistically, the opposite of your face would be my face.
Or it could be my face.
But since you were directing it at my face, then wouldn't it be your face? So the opposite of your face would be your face.
Well, she's asking what the opposite of our faces were, because the opposite of my face right now is you.
What is
the opposite of your face is my face.
Or yeah, like she could have been like physical, like planes. Maybe she meant like the opposite of our faces was the camera or the audience, you know?
Well, I know when you're doing like camera, the opposite of this face is this face. Another one.
So the back of our head? Like if I peeled my face off and then I turned it around, there would be blood.
Well,
and that would be the opposite. The opposite of my face is blood. Is that?
I think I'll do the rest of this episode with the opposite of my face, which is the back of my head.
What if the mic can't pick you up?
That's a good question. I'll find out in post.
That's a really long time. You're gonna get a crink in your neck.
Yeah.
You better stop that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Cut that.
This rum is killer.
Rum. We like getting drunk here on set as we film.
It's not rum. It's root beer.
Root beer.
Or cream soda or something. It tastes a little cream soda-y, but it said root beer, so I'm a little confused. Those are kind of the same, right?
They're almost. Cream soda is a little bit more creamy. Root beer is a little bit more sharp.
A little bit more rooty and a little bit more creamy. It kind of depends which one you get.
Well, when I was a kid, I always liked drinking root beer with pizza.
Who doesn't?
Like, my brother always got Pepsi. I always wanted root beer.
Well, he was weird. Pepsi's not what goes with pizza. It's always root beer.
It's always.
Or like, Coke or Dr.
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
That's been my favorite for years.
Represent that Dr. Pepper.
Represent.
DP.
So we've done 10 of these now. Well, this is number 10. We do take some time to film them weeks ahead of time.
Weeks. And
edit them.
And weeks.
So this week was actually the death of Robin Williams. So that's how...
Well, that was a downer.
Long. Yeah.
Why did we go there?
Our prayers and condolences to his family out there. He was one of my favorite actors as a kid.
He was pretty funny.
My boss texted me, Peter Pan just died. I didn't know if he was joking when it happened, so I texted him back. He didn't have enough happy thoughts.
That's so sad. That was insensitive. Too soon.
I didn't know, so I was Googling it because it's so easy to just
always
Google something
before you respond to something.
And I'm like, Peter Pan dies, and nothing came up. I'm like, what the heck is he talking about? Okay, you didn't have happy thoughts, so I sent him the text back. Then I looked up, then like half an hour later, I looked up again. I'm like, oh, Robin Williams. Oh, that sucks.
Whoops. Oh,
oopsie.
Man, that's a fail. That is rough.
What was one of your favorite childhood actors?
Actors? I didn't really pay attention to actors when I was a kid. Or watch movies. I didn't watch movies as a kid. I didn't watch anything. I just read books and I made forts in the forest.
Forts.
And I used to read like science books when I was a kid, just like because I was bored and I didn't have anything else to read because I ran out of other books. So I would read like old biology books and stuff. And I read some science book about how to make poison out of tomato plants. And so I made a bow and arrow and out of sticks and string and stuff. And I sharpened the arrow tip.
Did you sharpen it with tomatoes?
No, I sharpened it with a rock actually because I wasn't allowed to use a knife. But it was pretty hardcore. I used a sharp rock, and I sharpened that arrow tip. And then I took tomato leaves and I ground them into a powder after I dried them out. And then I soaked them in like this water and I stirred it up and made poison. And I dipped my arrows into it and went around like looking for things to shoot. But I wasn't actually going to shoot anything. I just wanted the like ability to kill something.
Did you practice shooting stuff with it?
I shot like milk jugs and stuff, but no people. Maybe someday.
Get explosive tips next time you do that.
That's hardcore.
Put some like gunpowder on there.
Yeah.
So not only are they poison, they
or
explode
CH4.
too. C4 is actually very stable.
CH4? What's CH4? Isn't that the thing? Or is it C4?
No, it's C4.
Oh, what's CH4? I'm gonna look that one.
Carbon 4? Chlorine 4? Wait, no.
It's carbon hydrogen 4.
Not only does it explode.
Okay, Google. What is CH4?
CH4, according to dwb.ino.edu, methane is a colorless, odorless, non-toxic, and flammable gas and is the most simple of the hydrocarbons. Mixed with certain proportions of air, it can be dangerously explosive. Methane is a greenhouse gas that occurs naturally, and its production has kept pace with the world's population growth.
So CH4 is methane.
So basically,
when you
get a cow to fart, which is...
Does it have to be... People produce CH... Is it people fart the same as a cow fart?
No, the cows fart... Actually, I hear that their breath is more toxic than their...
Gross.
Yeah.
So if I
So
really
anytime you're getting kissed by a cow, you're getting...
Anytime. Does that happen a lot to you?
No. I don't sleep with cows.
I would laugh if you had a cow in your room right now.
I don't know. Chubb's getting close to that.
Chubbs, you mean
Shadow.
Shadow's a freaking
Shadow's
monster.
a panther.
Put a picture of Shadow right here, just so they can see. And put like a quarter up there for like size.
The size.
He's massive. Let me show you.
I'll have to find out about that.
Or you could just like put him up there and then I'll hold a quarter and you can make him really big.
We don't have a quarter, but the quarter is about the size of the pause button right here.
Yeah, that's pretty
Pretty close.
Yeah, so if there's a cat up there, he'd be the size.
The funny thing is, I have to scale him to our heads now.
I was thinking you might as well just not scale him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might as well just make him really massive.
I just have to find, like every other picture that we do on here, massive.
There's a fly in here. It's bothering me.
There's a couple of them. You go all GTA on these flies.
GTA? You're going to drive around and shoot them?
Exactly.
In our house.
Bring a car in here just specifically to run over the flies.
Could really go for some more root beer. Actually, pizza sounds really good right now. You guys want to order pizza?
Dude, we've been having too much pizza here.
Don't speak for yourself.
Little Caesars.
There's no such thing as too much pizza.
There is when it becomes your diet after a certain period of time.
Oh man, I'm feeling sick just thinking about that pizza. Sick with hunger.
Could be like opulence.
Oh yeah. Excuse me. I'd like a refill. Thanks.
Thank you,
Please,
lady.
a glass of CH4. Thank you.
Make sure your head explodes too while we're at it. That'd be a funny graphic to do just then.
Too bad we don't have the CGI skills.
I think I do.
Do
Let's try this.
Let's talk about that. I don't think we do.
Well,
I bet you a whole quarter you're not going to be able to make my head explode in this video.
Okay, I'll take that. So now you paid.
Let's shake on it.
You paid for 12 minutes of my dryer time the next time we head to the laundromat.
12 minutes of dryer
because they're too good to be called the laundromat.
Wait, they're called a laundromat?
Yeah, have you seen like the place where we go? It's called Laundromat.
Laundromat.
L-A...
Laundromatic.
U-N-G-R-O...
Technologic. Oh. Oh, a nice cool glass of CH4.
Yeah.
Wow, just how I like it.
Let's see what...
Wow, that smells great.
Before you drink, that is...
What was the original question for this video?
What's the opposite of your face?
Oh. You know, what's the opposite of your face, Rene? You tell us.
In the comments below. Anybody else, if you have a funny comment, list it below.
List it below. Or just a question.
If you have
a better answer to that question, or you'd like to insult Rene for us,
go right ahead.
yeah, go right ahead.
In fact, if you have any questions that could be a little bit better than what's the opposite of your face. Not saying that that's a bad question.
It was a good question.
It was a good question.
It was great.
Send them to us at the link in the description below.
Yep.
Or the description in the about section of our channel.
Mm-hmm. Anyway.
Thanks for watching.
See you later.
Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for leaving a comment. Thanks for liking. Or
all of those
disliking.
things are important.
Yep. We'll see you next week.